YouTube's a little funny about the words you use considering everything that's going on. So I will keep it kind of general. You'll see I named the title a little funny so YouTube wouldn't get upset. But anyway. Alright, it's Friday. And I made it home. It's Friday afternoon. I delivered in Phoenix this morning. That's Teresa up there. I had her open the gate. We're going to take the whole truck and trailer home. And because I'm going to work on the trailer. I'm hoping to paint it. Sand it down and paint it. Now, I haven't brought the trailer home with the axle up yet. How this goes. I'm gonna have to get up in the bushes right there. Now we got to do this in one motion. Hang on a second. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Alright, we made it through the gate. I'm gonna have to get the tractor and take off the corner. I didn't realize how green things were. Noticed a lot of grass. Now, she lets the horse out. The horse eats a lot of this stuff out here. So what we're going to do is go up here, swing around, and back the trailer up right there, unhook it. And then go find a parking spot. What I'm probably going to do is, just like I do down in Louisville at Mercer, is get the power cord out, and I'm going to plug the truck into the barn. Now everything in here will run off of 110 except the refrigerator. The refrigerator is still on 12 volts. So I got a big battery charger. So I think I'm just going to take the battery charger and put the battery charger on the batteries of the truck, and then hopefully that'll help keep it charged. Alright, that's about as far as I'm going to get because I need enough room to get in and out of the fence. So, but eventually I'm going to take the trailer, back it up into there, back it up into by the barn, and sand it down and paint it maybe. Alright, let me get this unhooked. I'll talk to you in a bit. Oh, we're at home, and first night at home was last night. I dropped the trailer out in the field out here because eventually I'm going to work on it. Now, I plan on staying home for probably 30 to 45 days. And I have decided to self-quarantine for the next 14-15 days, just in case, you know, just for Teresa's safety. So I've kind of made my little campsite out here at the house, and we'll walk around, take a look at what we're doing. But I parked the trailer out in the field, and if you looked, I picked the one low spot in the field right there, and the trailer looks all crooked. But we're going to, I'm going to eventually get it up here, and I think I'm going to paint the frame rails on the trailer. Now, it's not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be, I'm just going to use a paintbrush and some metal paint on there. Here, I'll give you a quick rundown. I know we're kind of looking into the sun here. So, I got the truck. I got home, and I had to mow all this grass around the barn right there. Because as you can see, yes, I do live in the desert, but we had a pretty wet winter. And the grass grew pretty good. So this is one of my projects, is mow the grass. I'm going to trim a lot of these tree branches, just stuff that I have put off over the years. I got all kinds of projects. But so I mowed, you can see where I mowed a little spot. I moved the truck, the old Ford and the Jeep, because they used to park the Jeep over here. We got the horse trailer over there, and I'll go show you about that in just a minute. But we put the truck, we're plugged in. You can see the line, so we're plugged into the barn. Everything in the truck, except for the refrigerator, runs off of 110. So TV, heater, air conditioner. So that's why I plugged in. And then I'm going to run the generator maybe an hour a day just to kind of charge the batteries, or I'm going to go get the battery charger and put the battery charger on. Now, when I was coming home and I knew I was going to be home, here, let me get out of the shadow. I went ahead and bought me a new satellite dish for the truck, because there was no way I was going to sit out here. We're way away from the nearest TV stations, are over 50 miles away, and I just can't get any TV reception. So I went and bought a new satellite dish, and got that working yesterday. I ordered that before I got home, so it'd be here waiting. So we got that plugged in. It works pretty good. And then what I'm just trying to, you know, I'm thinking of this as like camping, and this is my little campground. So now, I was in the Boy Scouts, I was in the Junior Achievement of America, and I was in the Army. So camping is pretty, I know how to do it. So we're just kind of making do with what we got. Let's see here. So this is another one of my projects, is I'm going to clean this barn out. You can see all the junk I got in here, and it's just years of stuff. We found stuff in here. I found stuff in here I forgot I had. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this floor out. I'm going to get everything out of here. I'm going to make this like a little room. Not, I don't want to say bedroom or a den, but I'm going to clean it out, get it organized, set some chairs in here. That way I can get out of the wind. I don't want to sit in the truck all the time, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to try to clear, and ain't no telling what kind of critters are in here. So I don't know what's in here, but we'll clean all this up. All right, now let's go over here. So this is my horse trailer, or Teresa's horse trailer. And I ended up making a shower out of it, because I needed a shower. And I didn't do a very good job cleaning out all the horse poop, or there's actually sawdust in there. That's what you see on the floor in there. So what I ended up doing was I hooked up to the hot, and our washer and dryer and hot water heater is in that little building right there. So I ended up hooking up to the hot water and cold water on the washing machine, ran a hose out to here, and then I just used one of those little Y manifolds right here. So one's, I think this one's hot, so it's always on. This one's cold, and I can adjust, if you look right there, I can adjust the temperature of the cold, and then that's the on and off for the water. And then I just zip tied the handle up there. But I took a shower out here last night, and man, did it feel good. I was really impressed on how good it comes out. And I think the well water out here is, I really enjoy the water. We have well water. But anyway, I was real proud of my shower deal. So let's walk around a little bit more. We'll look at some projects that we're going to do. So we're going to do all kinds of projects, and hopefully some that don't cost a lot of money. We got the old Jeep. I would like to get this at least somewhat roadworthy.
The gas tank needs to be cleaned. It does start with a jump. It will start and run, but I got to use like a little external gas tank. And then the other thing up on the front up here is I need to fix. See how that is coming out right there. I got to fix that right there. But that is one of my little projects. Is I would really like to get this thing roadworthy. Not, it doesn't, nothing fancy. I'd like to get it running to where I can just drive it into town. I got this thing for doing some work for my neighbor, and he gave it to me for doing some work for him. So I got a title. It's all titled and everything. I just want to get it running. So that's one of my projects. You can see I had to mow all this grass out here. This is that generator that I bought, two Christmas? About over a year ago. I want to get that running also, clean it up and get that running, because I don't know yet, but I'm thinking about taking that generator and putting it on the old truck. I've been talking to my mechanic at what it would take, or what he recommends to get the old truck on the road. Now, it ain't going to be anytime soon, but I am thinking about it. I miss the old truck. New truck does good. It's all right. I'm not getting the fuel mileage that I wanted. That is one of the biggest disappointments, and it doesn't have quite as much power. Now, granted, that's a smaller motor in there, but it doesn't quite have as much power as the old truck. We'll walk over here to the old truck here, take a look. Okay, so we're over here by the old truck here. There's the Jazzy, the horse. But another one of my projects that I'd like to get done is I'd like to put new wood on this trailer here. You can see how the boards popped up. So this trailer, I think this trailer about 20 years old, but put some new wood on this trailer. That's another one of my projects I'd like to do. We bought tires the last time I was home. I got to put some new lights on it and everything, but that's one of my projects. There's the old truck. I know the batteries are dead, so I won't try to start it. I'll have to get the charger out. So now, the reason why you see the ugly rim right there is when I bought the new truck, these tires were fairly new. There's a set over there, and these are steer tires. So I put a set of those steer tires on the new truck and ran them and get some mileage out of them. And then these back here still got some rubber left on them. I don't know. I'm actually thinking about putting these tires and rims on the trailer. But so anyway, I talked to the mechanic, and he thinks maybe put some rods and mains up in the engine. He thinks that put rods and mains on it. He thinks that'll last and maybe get a couple years out of it before have to do a major rebuild. But the other problem is everything else has got 1.5 million miles on it. And so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I still got it. A lot of people ask me about the old truck. I miss it. Like I said, that I have a lot of sentimental value to the truck, because that was my very first new truck that I bought. I drove that truck for what, 15 years, something like that. So I spent a lot of my life in that truck. Another project is this laundry room right here. We redid this laundry room a couple years ago, and we just kept putting off painting it. So that's another project. And then while I was home, last time I was home, we put a fence up to keep the dogs in the backyard so they wouldn't get into too much trouble. Another thing on my list is, like I said, I got a list about 1 mile long of stuff I wanted to do or want to do that we have put off over the years. I want to repaint my fence white. So, and then we'd like to put a little metal roof on Teresa's barn out there and paint the building. Try to paint everything white so it matches. So, but I don't know, you know, we don't want to spend a lot of money either, so we're trying to do projects that don't cost a lot of money. So, Teresa set these out here. I ordered a cordless Sawzall to trim the branches and the bushes. And then I lost, it's another pair of glasses. I lost my glasses. I have a wire for, here, let me open them up, hang on a second. Okay, so these are my, I didn't take the plastic off, but hang on a second. So I had a pair of glasses similar to these, but I lost them somewhere, and I don't know where I lost them. Anyway, I buy my glasses from Zinni. Here, this is where I get them, Zinni. And every now and then they will send you a coupon, and they sent me a coupon for 25% off. So, oh, sorry about that, I'm trying to put them away. So they sent me a coupon for 25% off. So those glasses cost me less than $100, and they're no line progressive bifocals, and you can't beat that. You can't go to the store and buy them. So anyway, that's it. So this is day one. Well, I'm gonna try to give you updates of what's going on, but this is day one. But that's it. I'll touch back in with you guys in a bit.